y'all doing? I'm on vacation. Isn't that beautiful? You can see all of the beautiful Malibu homes up here in the canyon. My daughter lives up here. And she's going to school. Proud of her. But the beautiful, grateful things to be thankful about is having clarity in what's best for you and what serves your highest good and what doesn't. When you have the opportunities that Spirit gives you, you take them. Especially when they're only going to peel off more layers of the old shell of you so the new one can emerge. I was getting some intuitive messages. Someone drives an Audi. Someone hurt their leg. They might be, I don't know if it's from a surfing accident, maybe? Yeah, someone's a surfer. I don't know, I'm just picking that up. Santa Monica Beach. Secrets in the moon might be revealed. I was getting a lot of names when I was down at Universal Studios. And some of the names that might be of significance. Crystal, Candace, Terry, which is actually my father's name. I always pay attention to that. Oh, look at the seagull. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? Yeah, saw 222, saw 2222, saw, actually, this is all from the park, 444, 44, 44, and Harry Potter Dome. Death process, Scorpio energy, definitely. This is on a Sunday, I'm here at the beach. One of the messages I always get is that Spirit, Holy Spirit, wants us to get closer to God. And one of the ways to do that is to respect what He's created. Respect the ebb flow of tide going up and down in our lives. Look at the ocean. Take in that scenery. Breathe in. Breathe out. Part of shadow work is recognizing that what doesn't serve you, release it. Release it so it no longer serves you. And then you have the clarity and the wisdom of what you didn't know before, you now do. And by that, forgive yourself. Let's say a person wants to get to know you, but they test you. So they give you little scraps of little I like yous, little hearts and things. You don't know what it means because you're just trying to talk to somebody. But then they feel like you might be slipping away from them. So they just give you a little bit at a time to hold on to the control that they have of you. Recognize that in yourself and know that that's not how you keep friends. That's not how you... What's the word I'm looking for? There's a healthy way to express friendship. And a healthy way to express love. You don't have to validate yourself to do so. Just be you. That's the best lesson I can tell you. Just be you. Every mermaid loves her ocean, including me. I passed Pepperdine University, 2 churches. That is higher self telling me to discuss on spiritual wisdom, which I will be doing today from the beach, which I'm excited about. That's when you surrender. That's the energy. Surrender. Surrender to the universe. Surrender to the tide. Because it's going to pull and control you no matter what. And this is moon energy. Moon energy. So look at it that way. Okay? Moon energy. Some of you out there are disabled. Okay? Let's say, because I kept seeing a lot of disabled people at Universal Studios. It took every ounce of me not to get a wheelchair. My daughter asked me, do you need one? No. No. I'm going to keep walking. I'm going to keep walking. Do you need a cane? No. I'm going to keep walking. But I will tell you this. After 6 hours of walking just in Universal Studios, going on rides and spending time and all that, it took 14 hours for me to replenish. I couldn't walk anymore by the time I got back home to the house. I had a headache that was just massive. And that's when you know you've depleted all your energy. And for someone who has multiple sclerosis or autoimmune disease or any disability, you have to recharge. Confirmation from the universe. And the universe was showing me that. They kept saying, Tracy, be mindful. Just because you're doing good, you need to be mindful of still what's inside your body. And take your mind to it and keep staying strong. But even your body has limits. And it's okay to surrender when you have those limits. So I slept for 14 hours. And, and all I did was just recharge and rest, because that's what Spirit wants you to do. So, but one of the things I wanted to talk about, let's say you have a disability and you're wanting to date somebody. Or let's say you have a disability and you were left in your marriage because they didn't want to be married to you because of your disability. There are hundreds of thousands of people who have gone through this. And it messes with your mind. It makes you feel like you're no good. It makes you feel like you are not the perfect image or package that anybody ever desired. You can't help it if you have trouble walking. You can't help it if you have trouble talking sometimes, like with multiple sclerosis. It's not easy, But worse, it's not easy admitting that to someone or being vulnerable to it, hoping that they're going to like you for you, right? Right? So then you look back and you think back of all the relationships you've had and you ask yourself, was that person supportive for you when you needed them to be? Family member, friend, lover, husband, wife? And if the answer is no, then you have your answer. You had to internalize and be stronger for yourself, therefore protect yourself to a point with a shield because you felt like they just wouldn't love you for you. Everyone has a handicap on some form or another. And some are more serious than others. And I do my best to be mindful to the handicapped community because of what I've dealt with. Because they need the most compassion and understanding. It's difficult having to go on disability for 2 years. It's not an easy thing to do. Confirmation from the universe, yeah. Isn't that beautiful? Follow the birds. But you do what you have to do. Surrender to it because you had no choice. So then let's say you have an opportunity to become stable, working. But it's a different type of work that doesn't require the physicality that you had before. the type that kept you stuck to a 9-to-5 job or completed all your energy, you know, moving, because I remember with multiple sclerosis, stress was one of the toughest symptoms. Because with stress, it can deplete your energy. It can prevent you from walking. Because with autoimmune disease and neurological, it's a snap. It's like your body is just overloaded. And the most important thing when you have a disability is to stay high vibrational. Eat right. Exercise. And not give in to the chair. Not give in. Even if you have to be in it. Even if you have to be in it. It's okay. It's okay. I always look at my legs when I'm walking. Because 3 years ago, I was in a wheelchair for 9 months. I had to learn to walk all over again. That's what happens with MS when you have a relapse. Your body has to learn. Like riding a bike. Computer rebooting itself. So, but yeah, you know. So, let's say that the person that you were with, the last person you were with, freaked out because you had a disability. Got scared, intimidated, and couldn't give you the love that you deserved because the attention was on you and not on them. You have to forgive yourself for what you didn't know. You have to accept that not everybody is as strong as you. And not everybody mentally can handle it. So you wait for the love that you deserve, the one that's going to love you whether you have a disability or not. You face that fear. You have an arm crutch like I do, and you need it sometimes, you use it. The right person isn't going to dump you because you do that. Because you need that. They're not going to dump you if you're in an amusement park and all of a sudden your legs get tired and you need a wheelchair. That's not being weak-minded. That is being mindful of what's going on in your body and trusting your own abilities and capabilities of what you can handle. Don't allow yourself to have to pretend to be someone you're not. Yeah, someone's a surfer. Someone's a surfer. You can let's say you may have had an injury and you hurt your leg or you lost your leg. Okay? What do? You have the other leg. And you get up and you start all over and you fight. You went from battle in the military. You lost your leg in battle. You gave it all up for your country. That's massive respect. Massive respect. But if you're afraid of dating someone that has a disability, then don't. Let them find the right person that will love them for them. Let them find the one that loves them for them. Because if you can't, let them go. Let them go. And if they can't love you, release it and just say, don't cry that it ended. Smile because it happened, because now you know you don't need to be dependent on somebody because you don't think the next person's going to love you. That was my biggest fear once I was diagnosed with MS, that someone was not going to be able to love me past the disease. Not easy to talk about. It was my biggest fear. So I allowed my vibration to get low, and I allowed myself to settle confirmation from the universe. And there. I allowed myself to settle for people that did not serve my highest good. And they'll tell you in the beginning. That doesn't mean you have to hate yourself. That doesn't mean that you be angry with yourself. And if you have to cry over it, you cry over it. But you don't get enabled by other people with disabilities and stay in that trap either. No. You lead and you show the positive strength. And if some people can't do it, don't be a supply for them. Don't be a supply for them. Because you're a human being and you deserve to have someone who cares about you, not what you just give them. Right? So, okay, well that's my little mini message. 17 minutes, I think we're good. From the beach. I'm gonna go do some spiritual wisdom for Anchor on our podcast and talk about what I saw from those middle messages. And then I'll do a light reading. Nothing heavy. Just a light reading because I already know what the energies are. I saw the names. Zachary. The surfer's name is Zachary. So, Zachary, for you. Don't think a woman can't love you just because you have a disability. Or a man. Whoever your preference is. And just remember that you're here to give the purpose. Keep teaching people that you're here for a reason. It's part of soul growth. Everything's part of soul growth. If you fluctuate with your weight, up and down. I was a size 14 for many years. Now I'm a size 11. But I'm trying to get down to a size 7. But I'm doing that for me. I'm not doing that to get somebody with low vibration, with muscles and so forth, to say, oh wow, where have you been all my life? No. No. Everything you do to honor the body, to honor the spirit, to honor the mind, do it for you. Because you're the one and your temple is what deserves. I saw a rabbit while I was here. Now is a lucky time to take those intentions and do what you want to do. And I was at Universal Studios. I had so many downloads and ideas. I couldn't stop with all of them that were coming. I saw blue jays, bluebirds. Follow the birds, man. They know the answers. Horses, free spirit, you know. Regal, integrity. Be in your integrity. Because no one can take that away from you. You know? I remember one Halloween, was it 2019? And my friends, they said, let's go to a party. And it was right before I left Las Vegas. And I saw a Texas license plate when I was outside this hotel nightclub that the locals went to for Halloween party. I was meeting all my friends. And I was like so insecure that I had a cane and that I walk with a cane. I says, no, if you hold on to my hand all night, I don't need the cane. I'll be all right. They all wanted to dance, and I wanted to dance with them. And I'm dancing with them, and I'm looking like a dork because my leg is killing me. I had to leave by 11 because I couldn't be any out there because I was exhausted. If your friends don't want to be with you because you have a disability, then they're not really your friends, you know? I didn't really experience that. And if I did privately, it was, you know, and that is what it is. But it felt good to just be able to dance. Even if it was silly, even if it wasn't as graceful as I'd like it to be. You know, I was trying to feel good about myself. Someone wanted to take my picture. I remember that. I said, sure. But the most important thing to learn is that small victories do matter. With self-confidence. That's what counts. That's the glow inside. You know? But don't be afraid to try. We're all afraid to try because what if we get sick again? What if a relapse is going to come and hurt me? Or what if she's not going to love me anymore? You got to face the fear. Yeah, there could be a relapse. Yeah, when I got the Delta variant virus, my speech got slurred again. And it's been my biggest fear that someone's not going to love you because you'll talk funny one night, or you can't walk straight, or just remember, their small victories matter. They really do. And you're winning the war that way, because when you war with yourself, that's the greatest shadow work that you have to battle. It's not easy to look at yourself in the mirror and say, wow, I was so insecure with myself that I lowered my standards with men, with people, so I could be liked. Whether I had a cane, some people didn't want to hang out with me because my weight got heavier. They didn't want to take pictures with me anymore. They wanted to make uglier pictures of me. That hurt. But then you realize that it has nothing to do with me. It has to do with the insecurity that other people feel. They have the issue. Not you. You are fine. Your issue is that you allow other people to define who you are. Don't do that. Run your own race. It's more attractive that way. You know why? Because you can say you lived it and you ran it. So, but yeah, what else was I getting? I got 222. I got 222 all day long, day before yesterday, and I got 1111. I got 111. I saw a beetle. The Egyptian Ra, yeah. The eye, watching out. Some of you need protection. Should get an evil eye bracelet or necklace. You know that it's watching over you for protection. Black magic. Some people are performing black spells. They can't get to you or your light until you could transmute your energy. And I will show you how to do that. So like when things come to you and you're facing your fears, turn it around. Turn it around. That's what shadow work is all about. That's what it's about. Don't be afraid to be who you are. Right? Don't be. It's okay to be you. And the right person will love you for you. That's how it works. Oh well. I got to get back to doing my readings and I will get back to it. But I wanted to give you guys this little glimpse of how beautiful sunny California is. And we got the sun right above my head. So God bless, love and light. Take care.